Okay, so Lennon has been super fussy. Kingston is around here complaining and whining about everything. I have a pounding headache, and it kind of made me not want to do this video, but guess what? I'm going to do it anyway. Because I want to talk to you guys about excuses. And I'm going to be a little bit blunt, and I know a lot of you don't want to hear me talk about excuses, and honestly, if that's you, it's probably because you make them for yourself, I guess. Now, before I even start talking about this, let me just say, what do you mean he won't do it?
Because it's plugged in.
He can't unplug it?
No, he is like trying to, but it's like too hard for him to pull, and I tried, and it was too hard for me to pull too.
Okay, can you give me a few minutes? I will come and do it. I'm trying to make a video for people.
I'm going to try, okay?
See what I mean? Okay, I have a lot of reasons right now that I can't make this video or don't want to make this video, but I'm going to. So like I said, I want to talk about excuses, and like I was trying to say, that I understand before I make this video that there's a lot of things in life that happen, and I understand that there's a lot of, bad things, a lot of, trying things and events happen in people's lives, and so I don't want anybody to think that I'm just being a total bitch, like, I understand that stuff happens, okay? We all have circumstances that happen, though. There's a difference between, letting those, the circumstances that come up in your life, hey there, little footy, there's a difference between just letting it, like, make you completely stop and, or, using it to, like, push you harder, okay? For one of the biggest excuses that we hear all the time is that I don't have time for this. And, sometimes this excuse comes from people who don't even have a job. Like, they don't have another job besides it works. And then they want to try to, tell somebody that they don't have time for this. And it blows my mind. Or maybe you even do. Maybe you have a full-time job, and maybe you have kids. Maybe you have a lot of kids. But guess what? Like, people do it and they make it work because they don't want that full-time job anymore, or they want to have, more time to spend with their kids. They have a reason, and they don't let, not having time hold them back. They find time. Haven't you ever heard, like, where there's a will, there's a way. I mean, and it's so true. Like, if you want to make time for something, you're going to make time for something. If you don't really care that much, or you're being lazy about it and you're making excuses, then no, you're not going to make time for it. So it's completely up to you. We have multiple people on our team who had, you're talkative too, aren't you? Marley. Okay, we have multiple people on our team who have jobs and kids and still work this business and are doing great. Maria, she's a triple diamond, and she has 6 kids, all under the age of 10, and she still finds time to get herself to triple diamond. Sasha Degner, she was working a full-time job as a nurse. I think she worked 12-hour shifts also, and she has 3 kids, and she's right now pregnant with her 4th, and no, she no longer has a job thanks to It Works. But my point is that if you want it bad enough, then you're going to find a way. You're going to give up TV in the evenings, or you're going to give up just, little things, so that you can find time to work your business. Or, I've heard stories of this other presidential, she worked like super long hours, and she worked a lot, each week, and she would get up a little bit before she was supposed to go be at work, so she would have a little bit of time to answer some messages, make some posts, and start working her business, and then she would stay up at night a little bit longer. It's one of those things that's like unless you absolutely love your job and you're making an amazing income that takes care of all your bills all your debt, you know, all your just vacations and extra things that you guys want to do, and you're completely happy and satisfied, then why is it not worth it? Why is it not worth it to spend, you know, 20-30 minutes a day just to make sure that you can make that much time a day to try to work your business? You know, like, it blows my mind that it's not important enough to people. Because I know most people out there are not happy with their jobs. They're not making enough money. And so it just, I don't understand, you know, why people let things hold them back, you know. And then another thing that it seems to come up a lot is that, you know, people say they don't have the money to do this, and that blows my mind too, because this business is so amazing. Like, you literally don't even have to pay for anything a month except for your website, if that's what you want to do. Of course, we always recommend to keep your product auto ship on. You know, we always recommend to be a product of the product, to have wraps and things to sell, you know, other things like greens for samples for people to try. But if you get just 150 PBV, you do not have to pay for an auto ship each month. And that's amazing, because that means you can literally work your business, make any amount of money that you want, and only pay $20 a month for your website. And then I come across people, and it's not just one person either that has told me this. I mean, there have been multiple people that tell me that they cannot even afford, you know, their $20 a month website fee. And like I said, I know that there are people out there that are completely broke, that literally, you know, they have bills just not being paid. Maybe they're about to be kicked out of the place that they live or whatever. But I'm just telling you, like, that's exactly why you need this business even more. And so you need to be finding whatever it is. Like, what can you do? I mean, what can you do to find $20? Can you sell something? I mean, if you have kids, do you have a couple old, you know, toys laying around of your kids, or some old clothes that you could find somebody to sell those to? Like, $20 is not that much money at all. Like, you do something to come up with $20 a month to pay for your website. I mean, I know people blow money all the time on just different things. You know, people buy cigarettes. Like, literally, give up your cigarettes to be able to work your business and change your life, because you shouldn't smoke anyways. You know, give up your Starbucks. Give up your daily pops. You know, I'm somebody that I can't seem to give up Mountain Dew, but, like, if I was in the position to save money, I would give up my $1 pop a day. You know, like, there's a way to always make it work if you really want to. And that's why, you know, some people just think I'm just rude, and they just think that, you know, when we talk about excuses and how, you know, we don't want to hear excuses and stuff, because I understand people have things happen in your life. But, like, not having money and not having time is exactly two of the biggest reasons why you need to be working this business. So I hate to hear those are the reasons why people can't work the business, or why they want to quit. You know, I don't know, I just don't understand. But I'm just saying, like, there's a way, you know, like, reach out to your upline, reach out to your sponsor. You know, if you're somebody that is in this position, and, you know, figure out what you can do. You know, figure out how, I mean, like I said, you know, if you want it bad enough, you're going to be able to find a way to work your business and get things done, you know, in 20 to 30 minutes a day. If you can just put in, you know, a little bit of time each day and stay consistent, then you're going to have success. And you're so cute. Say hi. Okay. But yeah. Now I've made it way too long. You know, I didn't want to make it this long. Just want to get to the point, and I do apologize if there's people out there that just think that I'm awful, you know, for making blunt videos like I do, or, you know, making the blunt posts. But I think, honestly, I think really, honestly, like, I'm just being truthful. And there's a lot of people that would say the exact same thing to you, so, you know, I guess that's why I just feel like it just needs to be said. So, I don't know, but just, you know, don't, like, let reasons that you signed up for this business become an excuse. You know, I know people want to have financial freedom, and that's why you sign up for it work. So don't let not having money become an excuse. You know, I know that people would love to own their own time, to be able to do whatever they want, whenever they want. You know, so don't let time become an excuse either. So, but that's it. Can you say bye-bye? Say bye.